The Rockets are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge standing by from the sidelines. David?
Hey, come on, keep looking at this something. I need this is good.
Thanks, DA. And it's probably easier to straddle those rules when the mandate is win now. That's a coach's mentality anyway. 2 veteran ball clubs. Chris, very experienced, very savvy.
You're right. Tough to win in this league without that experience level. These teams know how to play. Like a game of chess. You play it 1,000 times, but every game is different.
Great analogy. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Harden and Ariza, the athletic wing pair. Clint Capella is out there with Ryan Anderson, and it's Williams at the point. Clippers on defense.
They might actually
Deflects
do
the
something out of
pass.
football.
Griffin with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. Offensive rebound. DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
But guys, the defense knows he has this ability, correct? Yet no one thinks to put a body on him. Incredible.
Here's with a wide open look. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Pierce has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Harden outside. Williams attacking. And for a guy with a slight frame, Lou Williams can be one of the most aggressive players in the NBA, especially when driving to the basket.
And Kevin, I call it, he's a professional scorer.
Yes.
He can get streaky hot from beyond the arc, so you have to stay up on him. He puts the ball on the deck and uses his quickness to get past you. You almost always have to foul him to prevent him from getting to the basket, and he shoots a high percentage from the line.
Harden kicks to Williams. The Rockets with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into, James Harden.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Rockets on defense. 6-point game. Here's Paul. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch lead. Paul's got his second bucket.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
I mean, they seem to gain more energy after each made bucket. Let's see if they try to really bust it open here.
Now here's Williams. And that one, good.
Man, he takes it to the rack, but then just smoothly flows it in with the finger roll.
Here's Jordan. Here's Griffin. Rockets with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Capella, the pass to Williams. Capella inside.
Oh, see that? And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Now here's Griffin.
Well,
And Harden showing great strides of improvement on D, really doing his best to bother shooters.
Oh no.
Leaves it dishes to Capella, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chemistry at its best, an unreal alley-oop.
You're right, the pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. It's blocked and is out of bounds. Last touched by Ariza. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Rockets. Beverly against Paul. Pass to Griffin. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Capella.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here's Harden for 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead.
Some teams just always happen to have one position that is filled by a great player. For the Rockets, that position is center.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul for the Clippers. Spates comes in for Blake Griffin. That's Felton in for Chris Paul. And then for Houston, Nene comes in for Clint Capella. And Eric Gordon subbed in for James Harden. And you look back, Chris, at the names of the centers for the Houston Rockets: Ralph Sampson, Akeem Olajuwon, Yao Ming. I mean, incredible to have talent like that all in a row.
And most recently, Dwight Howard. But Akeem is undoubtedly the best of the bunch, but all were arguably the best at their position when they played in Houston. The fans of the Rockets have been spoiled for decades with all the great big men that have played for their teams.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Redick with the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break. Anderson with the ball. The dish to Beverly.
Too bold.
From past the arc.
Money. That man can shoot.
Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Yeah, that is fine.
Redick with the three. The Rockets pull it in.
No.
Right side Gordon. And stolen by Jordan. And now the Clippers on the break. Felton kicks to Spates. But they'll get another chance. Here's the pass to Spates. And a wide open look for Jordan. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's Anderson with the drive. Riza. And it falls over the rim and in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Redick. Pass to Felton. Back to Redick. But Trey. Redick can't get that one to fall. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 15-6 run. And it's Beverly missing.
The defense got super lucky there because he does not miss many of those.
And there's the foul. It goes on Ryan Anderson. That's his first foul. 15 seconds left to play here in the first. Redick can't get that one to fall. To the inside. And Nene slams it in.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets lead by. And a chance to hear from DeAndre Jordan, who talks about the inspiration he drew from head coach Doc Rivers.
Doc told me, you know, you should be Defensive Player of the Year, not just for one time.
A strong case can be made that Jordan played like the Defensive Player of the Year this past season. And the fact that he didn't win it looks like it'll keep him motivated.
And you gotta love how the passion to play defense burns in DeAndre, and how Doc has stoked that fire with desire and inspiration. I mean, I have to believe we're going to see that confidence proven to be right.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Oh, yeah, great communication. The guys are quick and rotating help and playing with a lot of energy.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Clint Capella, Gordon out there with Nene. Then there's Lewis Williams, and it's Harden in at the 2. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Chris Paul is still in search of his first NBA title. He said he used to think about it as a personal goal. But then he said at some point it clicked and became we're going to I think all of us are at that point. It's clear he's invested in this team. He said there's no question this is where I want to be.
Like a linebacker to come drop this man on his floor.
Kevin?
All right, thanks, D.A. He's got talent around him for sure. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
We can just play blacktop. I don't feel like this.
Here's Harden, and Griffin sends it back. Nene has the open look. The three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Paul dishes to Crawford. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense there by Nene. Well, it's no secret, Chris, that Mike D'Antoni is an offensive-minded coach.
Well, everywhere he's gone, Offense has not been the problem for his team. He's long been regarded as the mastermind of one of the best offensive teams ever with the Suns. A lot of his assistants from those days are now head coaches in the league and front offices.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a record-setting year for Harden in 2016, but Chris, not the kind he wanted. He would end up setting the NBA record for most turnovers in a single season with 374. Wow.
That's terrible, but as bad as 374 sounds, it isn't too terrible when you look at the context of what Harden's responsibilities were on that offense. Often he would act as the lone playmaker and be prone to forcing plays. Nevertheless, taking care of the ball is something that he knows he has to work on.
Clippers trail by 4. Pierce inside the three-point line, rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Gordon kicks to Williams. Paul with the steal. Goes up on the wing. They get it back. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
And guys, they're showing great instincts too, anticipating how the ball is going to come off the boards and timed it out perfect.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Crawford. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Capella with the bucket.
And Capella is very efficient down deep, using his muscle to get off the shots he wants inside.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And it's Gordon penetrating Williams. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. So for the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Spates. And it's Felton in for Jamal Crawford. The Rockets also changing it up. Anderson, he's checked in for Capella. Riza comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Patrick Beverly in for James Harden.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Oh, he gets a great jump on it. Barely bounces off his fingertips.
Here's Beverly.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Pierce is doubled. Passes it to Paul. Right side Griffin. They need this. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And that's now 9 points for Blake Griffin. Chris, you were one of the best passing bigs to ever play in the NBA. When you look around the league now, who do you feel is the best passer in the post?
Oh, I mean, when you look at if you look at Blake Griffin, I mean, just such a great a passer. I mean, look at the Cassar brothers; they're just incredible at seeing over the defense. And if you want to include Draymond Green as a big fella, he's definitely one of the best passing big men out there. So I love seeing the tradition continue with big fellas that can pass the rock.
Well said. Paul with the 3. Ariza with the rebound.
He just looks off in this one. Can't seem to throw it in the ocean.
And Ariza isn't a guy you build a team around, Chris, but he is a solid starter in the NBA.
And he's a guy that's supposed to get more credit for his tenacity on the defensive end. His frame and defensive fundamentals allow for a lot of flexibility from his coach. He still has fast hands and is always up there in steals when the season comes to a close.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Redick is checked in.
And they've gotten good looks, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Well, I just think they're pressing too much, not really in a rhythm. Have to let the game come to you.
Clippers trail by 10, taken away by Williams. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
Oh, you got to respect the fearlessness of Ariza, slamming it through in style.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the dunk by Jordan.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. Now, I don't mean style points.
We're going to do one next, right?
The backcourt violation.
We're going to the one-on-one. No blocking either.
For the Clippers.
Actually, you can't block, but you got to stay in the middle.
1:05 left to play here in the half.
See who really with
right wing. Here's Felton.
He done himself that.
And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists in the game. And Beverly gets to Ariza. That three off the mark. The Clippers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Stolen by Nene. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's clear to me. Is it clear to you that Ariza feels at home in the post? I mean, just working his way inside and nailing these quality shots.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
They're going up for you. What are you talking about?
Well, I know what highlight we're leading the post-game show with, that's for sure.
He has gone, man. He's gone crazy.
And when you think about the fans, that's the kind of moves they come to see.
Soft.
Here's Redick. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And the pass was right in stride. Extremely accurate setting up the shot.
Kicks to Williams. Gets it off. And that's not going to go. That'll do it for the first half. Rockets on top, up by 8. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have an 8-point lead. Shaq, let's get your opinion on their game so far.
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic.
They're having a dunk
They're pushing
position.
the ball in transition, catching
You're doing the same rebound and assist.
That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break.
I'm surprised.
They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I said.
That concludes our half.
That's a bird's eye view of the Staples Center at sunset. Gorgeous, isn't it? With all of Los Angeles in the background. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. As we get set to get going once again. During the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade. As there is more basketball in store. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
The most intense guy on the court at times. Put a lot of pressure on the defense. We'll see if he can maintain that level of energy the rest of the way.
The dunkers, Griffin and Jordan, are the bigs. Great handles in the backcourt with Paul and Crawford teaming up. And it's Pierce in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe.
Backcourt.
And the jam by Harden.
Backcourt.
And really, Harden is even dangerous when he's looking to score. Even when the defense gets physical with him, he takes the contact, he powers through it.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots.
Well, the Clippers have had this Chris Paul and Blake Griffin core for a while now. It has certainly proven to be an exciting pairing. They haven't made the deep playoff run that they had hoped they would make.
Yeah, and although fans might want more, you have to remember where this franchise was before Griffin and Paul. They still have a few years to take this team even further. Unfortunately, they have been up against a stacked.
DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
How about that assist? Accurate toss inside for the high percentage look.
Rockets leading by 6. Crawford with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, one thing with DeAndre Jordan, you love how imposing a presence he is on the defensive end. His size and ability to leap are a big anchor to any defense.
A great point, and not only a flashy defender, but a solid one as well. Wasn't always like this, though, guys. Took some encouragement from coaches to get him to commit to becoming a defensive juggernaut, and every player now hears his footsteps when they're attacking the rim.
True. It's rebounded by Houston.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced him into it.
But you know what? That won't show up in the stat sheet. Showing good anticipation. Doesn't get the block, but pretty much had the same effect.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Spates is checked in. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
I have never seen a mascot.
What is that?
I don't know.
It's your time to dunk.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The drive by Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
I had a feeling.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And here's Anderson for three. Wow.
Now you get 3 free throws.
Head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And we see the growth of the three-point shooting big man, the stretch four, if you will. Ryan Anderson was at the forefront, it seems, of that movement.
Yeah, especially at his volume of threes. He's never been just a secondary floor spacer. He's a go-to scoring threat with his outside shooting. And you know what? That's his sweet spot over in that corner. Probably his favorite shot.
Here's Harden, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And Harden loves getting contact on his shots, showing off his true muscle and level of concentration.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Pierce. Here's Spates. And Capella sends it back. And is on a bounce to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Throw it inside, but do it in out. You kept it inside.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Jordan again, Los Angeles.
And you like to see 6.5 now. He's finally starting to come around.
Rockets lead by 4. Beverly the pass to Harden. Kicks it out to Gordon. Feeds to Beverly. And stolen by Redick. Inside. Here's Jordan, and Capella sends it back.
There you go. There you go.
Lobbed up there for Anderson. It doesn't go for him.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
He was a big runner
Good
and dunk.
attempt to try to finish that alley-oop still, though. Still should have went for something better than that.
Oh, yeah.
That's being ready to take advantage. Quick pass beats the defense, of course.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
I thought you could pass it and let him get that
75% the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Love the aggression that Harden plays with. This guy just goes all out.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Spates. Felton comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Rivers in.
I don't know why he's been sliding on the floor.
That'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Beverly. The Rockets with another miss.
And that's playing
into the hands of the defense right there.
When it really went well, according to plan there for the D, they completely baited them into taking that shot, making that move, and they were ready for it.
The shot by Nene, no good.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
That is phenomenal work down there in the thick of it. This is the kind of D you want to see from him every time down the court.
The ball not even in.
Harden dishes to Anderson. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Gordon for 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And it's the one thing that this Clippers franchise just such a strong finisher on the fast break.
When he has the ball in his hands in transition, he always
That's what I'm talking about right there. And finally, they fought themselves back to even.
Yo! They using my team now? Oh, y'all niggas cheating. He real life, he threw it off my back. Yo, this nigga raw. This nigga raw. This nigga raw. This nigga said, we out here improvising. This nigga threw it off my back.
Here now.
I love it. Just like in life, they never gave up. To claw back into this game and not up the score is nothing short of remarkable.
That one good for 2.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
We take all of us at the same time. Good morning.
And Beverly kicks to Anderson. The 3 from Harden. And he's good on the 3 ball. Harden's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Boy, has he put his foot on the
You the baby.
He's doing it.
How did that even look? I'm sorry, y'all. I got confused. Because I felt like, yeah, you got bitched. Where did he come from? Look. Under my fucking leg. Oh, that nigga just ended up under my leg.
Yeah.
Terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Terrific ball movement. No surprise it leads to a good shot.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Rivers. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And that one misses. Here's is checked in for the Clippers. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Rockets. Williams comes in for James Harden. He hits the second from the line. The Clippers trail.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
Patience will come into play here for sure. Eat up the clock as much as possible.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Redick. The shot. No! And we wrap up the third and looking to...
No way.
What is that?
Back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested
You got a
game.
tiger on the helmet? They backwards.
You know they are.
The Rockets shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Gordon. Anderson is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Williams at the 1. He dishes it to Ariza. They get it again. Kicks it out to Gordon. And some nice passing there by Houston. And stolen by Redick.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking
he really got bunny.
Immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Kev, whenever I see Trevor Ariza out there, I can't help but think of how he came into the spotlight. He went from being a role player early to becoming a major part of teams after his stint with the Lakers. He said he learned a lot from playing with Kobe.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Austin Rivers.
No good, bitch. I'm gonna get up on my way.
A great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game. The Rockets trail. And with Ariza, part of his progression was natural, but he knows that he made a huge jump after he played with Kobe in L.A.
Well, I thought his quote about playing against Kobe was great. He said, the first time I played against Kobe, he scored 40 on me. The last time I guarded him, he scored 35. So I guess I got a little bit better. You know what? Great system. Just glad to see it.
Houston making a switch. Harden's checked in. Offensive rebound. Capella gets to Ariza. Harden outside. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He didn't let that first half get him down. He has come out firing on all cylinders to begin this second half. Great movement on the play. Creates the size mismatch down low.
Clippers trail by 3.
You got rocked. I didn't see it either. You got rocked again just now. You seen that? Look at that. Look at. But yeah, you got rocked back here.
I missed it.
So stay on Chris Paul. Oh. Okay. No, get the ball. All right. Damn, your ass had to jump, my nigga. Was you?
That's what it was?
Yeah, was you spooked? Oh my goodness.
Our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Williams with the block. Here's the lob to Harden.
And Harden scores the ball in so many ways with his jumper, off the drive, dunks, floaters. I mean, from way downtown. Pick your poison.
Will it go? That's good from Crawford on the assist by Pierce.
Jelly.
That's now 9 points for Crawford.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Capella.
Oh.
That shot is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Pierce for 3. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Rockets leading by 3. Kicks it out to Ariza, and the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
He knows.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Los Angeles making a switch here. Griffin's checked in.
When you watch Clint Capella play, you notice how smooth he moves from the center of his size. He gets off the floor easily to contest shots or grab boards. He can cover a lot of space in a short amount of time when acting as the help defender. Is he trying to get a shoe contract deal? Because he's showing no interest in moving the ball right now. He's trying to make a one-man commercial. He's just content to try to get his points, and that's all.
Here's Crawford. There's the pass to Paul. This one for three. And the Clippers miss again.
Now, this would be a totally different ball game if this shot was on target like it usually is.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Clippers trail by 8. Crawford kicks to Paul.
Watch the shot.
Oh! Pass and he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Williams against Paul. And Anderson kicks to Capella. Stolen by Pierce. Crawford drives in. And the rejection by Harden. And now the fast break. Anderson with the ball.
And the precision lead pass by a highly skilled playmaker.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
The defender stayed on him without fouling and did great work there.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Paul against Williams. Paul passes to Griffin. For three, Pierce. The putback. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 10. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He got into him pretty hard. He said, we are being way too soft in there. We need some toughness, and I need some defense. No more easy baskets. Pretty strong words, guys.
Not how do y'all doing?
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Houston leading by 10. Harden gets to Ariza. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here.
I gotta look at the replay.
You don't even know how. You suck.
I know that, but
Chill, please.
That is his first foul of the game. The Clippers shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Stolen by Harden. Williams dishes to Capella. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the Rockets lead by 12. He feeds it to Harden. Houston moving it around. From beyond the arc. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D there from Pierce.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Rockets.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Williams.
Well, look, the conversation about this win starts and ends with his performance. You can't find an area of this game where he wasn't front and center in what they were doing. He was their leader tonight. No questions about it.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The first free throw is good. And Chris, despite his flaws, most would agree that Harden is the clear-cut best shooting guard in the game now.
Well, look, let's not beat around the bush. What we're saying is his scoring makes up for his defense.
What is going on?
Now, Harden does bring other skills to the table that he doesn't get enough credit for. He's an incredibly strong rebounder at the 2 spot, and his playmaking is levels beyond other shooting guards.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
But that's just tremendous work by them in setting the pace of the game to their favor.
Here's Spates. And the layup is good.
Excellent vision right there on that assist. Perfect setup.
Here's Nene, and Nene slams it in.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, what are you asking? Maybe they should let up a little, right? This is...
All right, y'all boys.